Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. And it's Burgess at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Kings, the post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. And it's Fox in at the point. Midway through the season, how important is a team's rhythm at this point of the season?
You need to have your set schedule and routine. Things that keep you grounded and let you go about your business on the court.
Now, here's Kuminga. Following the news by Andrew Wiggins. Now, here's Fox. The shot from the low post is good.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Curry with the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Fox. Monk outside. Off target with his three. Here's Hield. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Strength physically and mentally.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Richard, with Buddy Hield, we're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Now here's Curry after the miss from Malik Monk, and he makes that one. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Curry against Fox. The pass to Sabonis, looking to end the run. And boy, that looked like Middleton. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, spoke earlier with Mike Brown. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and leading a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. DeRozan, that's good.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
He takes it in. The shot's good from Burgess.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Washington Wizards. And he goes in for the dunk.
Look at Hield's selfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Pass to Sabonis. Outside for Murray. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Kuminga. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sacramento's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fox against Curry. Fox, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Wiggins passes to Kuminga. Passes it to Curry. 5 to shoot. Wiggins kicks to Curry. The tray. And Sabonis pulls it down. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game. Here's Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
First personal foul.
And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
Now, here's Curry. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Wiggins inside the line. Here's Burgess. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now, here's Sabonis. Rejected by Burgess. And they get it back. Wiggins against DeRozan. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off them. Just so smooth.
Here's Wiggins. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Monk. Scoreless thus far. Baseline J on the way. Warriors with the rebound. Black Hole's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here is Curry. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Hield attacking. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Fox against Curry. The 11-footer. Fox, no good. Warriors leading by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Curry's shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Sacramento's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. To end the run, the shot by Monk is no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Wiggins shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on DeRozan.
Working hard against the defense. Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
And a chance to catch up on some
Take a
numbers
break.
here. The
Take a
scoring
break.
breakdown for
2
the
shots.
Warriors.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision.
By no means a ball stopper.
Curry passes to Burgess, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Timeout.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 11-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
DeRozan and Murray slotting at the small and power forward. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. And it's Sabonis in a drive, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. RJ continues to play. I'm not sure his 3-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen. Simply because of how he changed the game.
Here's Sabonis. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Burgess. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Kings trail by 13. Monk outside. Here's Fox. The Warriors pull it in. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, sticking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Fox, the bounce pass. Monk against Teal. Pass to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 6.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
The shot.
Inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Murray finds DeRozan. There's the pass to Monk. Sabonis with the ball. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga.
Fox is double. 3 on the clock. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Curry. Warriors leading by 15. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, Black Hole in that last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He dropped in 36 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
Yeah, this team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Fox. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Black Hole passes to Kuminga. Shoots. Kicks it out to Wiggins. On the wing, Heel. And the 3 off target. The Kings trail by 12. Down low. Sabonis. Rejected by Burgess. They get it back. Another shot. It's rebounded by Burgess. Black Holes. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Curry passes to Burgess. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Warriors getting another chance here. And that one, good. Black Hole's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Now Fox. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Shoots over Kuminga. They recover it.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One more try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really
Curry.
Shooter. Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Outside Curry. Shoots over Fox. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 11. Headed a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Black hole passes to Curry. Shoots over Fox. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Curry's got 11 points.
Steph, he welcomes anyone that wants to try and go out there and guard.
Timeout called by the Kings. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention: carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to be good, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Sacramento making some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Monk finds Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Stephen Curry.
For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Ellis is checked in for Monk. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Burgess. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Fox. And he's falling pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And there it is, that speed of Fox. He's trying to pick up the foul in the process.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Moses Moody in for Curry. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Burgess. He's covered by Murray. Here's Burgess. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's on Keegan Murray.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Sacramento.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Elbow shot, and it's blocked by Burgess. And he's able to get it back. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. Pass to Burgess. And he dropped. In the layup off the glass. Black Hole's got 24 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McLaughlin, the pass to Huerter. Dishes it to Murray. And yes, it's good. Murray's got 5 points so far.
And Murray knows how to execute inside. You cannot give him these opportunities.
In the corner, Moody with it. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Burgess. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 26 points for Black Hole.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
On the wing, Ellis. Defended by Moody.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Passes it to Burgess. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Herder passes to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kuminga against Herder. Nice defense from Kuminga. Warriors leading by 20. Pass to Burgess. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Misses the baby hook. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. A floater. And McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got his first bucket of the night. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something.
Your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Watson changes in for the Warriors. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
With a score,
A 15-point.
your Kings 44, the Warriors 59. Fans, your Kings youth dance team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hill. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Burgess in at the center position. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's good on the way. Sabonis has got 8.
Getting good position as always. Sabonis going to town. Love his footwork in there.
Curry passes to Burgess. Nice pass. Nice. Catch and a resounding dunk.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Outside, Sabonis. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Sacramento ball.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Murray with it. Now defended by Burgess.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that one's good.
Andrew
Wiggins.
Wiggins.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Fox passes to DeRozan. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win the day every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
That's every team's goal. D.A., thank you. Some thought that Domantas Sabonis was the snub of the 2024 All-Star selections. RJ, what'd you think?
It's easy to see why people felt that way. He is a walking double-double, Kevin. Oftentimes, it's a triple-double. But there's so much talent in the league, even he can get overlooked.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Outside, Kuminga.
Get there.
Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
The shot's good from Burgess.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
The Kings trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A floater. And there's the foul on the shot. And now, this will be a Burgess challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about. Getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New York, they ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And I think for Golden State, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Fox against Curry. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle in time. That's foul number 2 for him. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Curry. Rebound by the Kings.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
DeRozan's shot is off. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. And Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
Monk against Hield. Right side, Fox. It's tipped. On the wing, Hield. Curry against Fox. The pass to Wiggins. And the shot is good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Here's DeRozan. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Curry looking it over. Pass to Burgess. And that one is stuffed right through.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them a earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Kings. Outside, Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Foul. First team foul.
It's the versatility and the unpredictability of what Sabonis does that makes him so hard to match up with, which is why he gets these easy fouls.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
That shot wide open. Sabonis has got 14.
The assist.
Confident lefty stroke of Sabonis on full display.
Right side Curry. Pass to Burgess. Curry on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over Fox. Curry can't get it to go.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Monk outside.
Traveling violation.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And just a little too lax with
Substituting
that
on the
possession,
court.
and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Crowder, he's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Monk. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Hield. Schroeder against Ellis. Outside Curry. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Ellis.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And there's the pass to Sabonis. Ellis outside. Driving in. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. From outside off the mark. Golden State moving it around. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Burgess. They could use a bucket. And Curry has it in the corner. A shot by Blackhole. No good. Misses in close. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
Substituting on the court.
Here's McLaughlin. He's got 5. Passes it to Sabonis.
Way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson Davis finds Schroeder inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Here's McLaughlin. Warriors with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Podziemski. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. Here's McLaughlin. Currently averaging almost 6 points. Pocket 6. Puts it up for
Obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter.
The Warriors, 85.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Kings trail by 21. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Carter in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Shots good by Sabonis.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
They kick out to Heel. Wiggins against DeRozan. Here's Curry. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Monk against Heel. Here's DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. And the officials call for a 3-second violation.
Warriors ball.
And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Carter, the pass to Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. First team
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Kings making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Curry passes to Burgess. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Fox feeling it out a bit. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Kicks it to Murray. Ball's knocked loose. Healed with it. Out guarded by Murray. Here's Burgess. Finished off the break. Black Hole's got 46 points.
Loud Hield is just relentless. He won't give them a chance to breathe and gets the steal.
Pass to Murray. Monk with the ball. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job getting through the screen.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Fox again with the block.
What a defensive performance. Blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. Fox, no good.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Lenz checked in for Sabonis. Crowder comes in for Murray. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Buddy Hield. Here's Burgess, defended by Carter. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Driving to the basket. Wiggins with the block.
There's the length from Wiggins. Got the ball up and redirected the shot.
Here's Burgess. He's defended by Herter. And again, another one in from Burgess.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Got a piece of it. Carter pulls it in. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. He kicks it to Land. He dishes it to Monk. Shot to stop the run. No good. Shot missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The shot's good from Burgess. Black Hole's got 56 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Carter dishes to Monk. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Lenka kicks to Herter. Back to Len. All alone. It's rebounded by Burgess. The Warriors shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now, here's Monk, defended by Moody. To end the drought. Warriors with the rebound.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
A shot by Black Hole, no good. And for Sacramento, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Now here's Len. Carter, the pass to Len. Lots of room. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Timeout called the Warriors.
Warriors call a timeout. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
And now to present the New Balance Player of the Game,
For your Kings
Black Hole.
Youth
And guys,
Dance
he's
Team.
been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now the pass to Ellis. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And it's blocked by Burgess. And they're able to recover. Here's Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Fifth personal foul.
The unique skill set Sabonis possesses is really outstanding. This man is a versatile scorer, a talented rebounder, and is an exceptional passer also.
And Sabonis drops them both. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Pajemski. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Ellis outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's the 3. Pajemski grabs the board.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
A shot by Blackhole, no good. Driving the lane. The kick out to Crowder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time.
Dennis Schroeder.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. Third team.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Moses Moody. The NBA has always been a star-driven league. That's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Warriors foul.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they got this one so he's probably headed to the bench one way or the other. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
I know there's money to make, thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day, can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine, need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride, turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time, I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new era get to your head. Dress for the camera again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today.